Today we speak about open data, which is open data and which is the role that it could play in next years.
Sure. So what is open data? Open data is any kind of data that people are free to use, reuse, and redistribute. You know, that is, I can go and take it, I can do cool stuff with it, and I can give it to other people. And anyone can do that. There's no restriction. You don't have to be in education. You don't have to not be a business. You can be a business. You can be an individual citizen. You can be somewhere in Burkina Faso. It doesn't matter. You can do that.
The last fact of WikiLeaks can play a role in developing on open data, or can be on the other side an obstacle.
So I'm not commenting on whether it was a good thing that WikiLeaks releases stuff, but I don't really think that's very related to open data. I mean, I think the bad thing is maybe it confuses people about open data, which is stuff that freely people open up, versus leaking a load of potentially secret stuff. Now, whether that's a good or a bad thing is a matter to be debated. But open data is about some degree about transparency, about government showing what it's doing, but mainly about how can we make public services better, how can you plan your route to work better, how can you work out where to live, and how can we build businesses and build social value out of data and information, which is now an increasing part of our lives and our economy.
And how do you think open data can change our everyday life in next times?
Well, just the simplest one is, how can you tell? It's like the trains could run more on time. I could know whether I can get a flight from Vienna to Turin or London to Turin, or at what times. I can know when, how much my rubbish collection costs, why the potholes aren't being filled in. These kind of things, I think, so in that way it can make our life better by both giving us better information, and therefore by giving us information allow us to make things better, be it better services, a better cure for cancer, a better understanding of our past. I mean, all of those things come out of better, more freer access to information.